So with parents, the first thing you want to do is share your philosophy and your coaching values early on. At the onset of a season, at the onset of if you're coming in new to a team, so that right away there's an understanding between you and the parents. They know what your expectations are and vice versa. The second thing I would recommend is having a communication system and communicating what that system is to the parents. What that means is that you explain to the parents if they have a concern, a question, or something they need to address with you, that here's the order of operations in which that should be handled. And maybe that sounds like if you have something, the way I'd like you to do it is send me an email first so that we can schedule a meeting. Or maybe you say that all of your questions and concerns should be brought to my attention at the end of practices. I will reserve 10 minutes to speak to parents. Or maybe as a coach, you host office hours and that you explain to the parents their questions and concerns should be addressed in office hours. This third thing is that when it comes to logistics, you need to be as organized as possible, communicate early and communicate often. Where are you practicing? What are the practice times? How are you going to communicate with parents when things like that change? Too often, if we are disorganized as a coach, over time that can degrade the relationship that we have with parents because they're planning their family life and home life and personal life. And if you're changing practice schedules or making adjustments on the fly, that doesn't show a whole lot of respect for them. And then the last one as a coach is, I think, most important is that you need to set boundaries. There are certain things as a coach that you don't want to have open for discussion. And that could include maybe you don't discuss with parents playing time. That's not something that's open for discussion. You don't discuss great game strategy, or you don't discuss the performance or the behavior of athletes that aren't their own kids. And that's something that you can, again, communicate to parents early on when you're sharing your training or coaching philosophy, is that if you're going to bring a question or a concern my way, sure, anything's open to discussion except for these things.